There are many memories that I will take to my grave, like the 2014 state championship where my team came back and won in overtime 35-34, or the track and field records that I had helped set that were once held by my older brother Lee. But the one thing that I will take to my grave is the memories that I had established in the backyard of my best friend's house. Hi, my name is Paul Bristol, and these are my memories. I was very fortunate to grow up in a neighborhood filled with some of the best friends that I will never ever want to replace. I grew up with Panama, Dave, Keith, Tyler, Jack, Lee, Jacob, and myself. We were some of the most formidable kids around, and we thought that we ran the world. We ran our own world, really. If anybody tried to terrorize our neighborhood, we'd come back full force. But the thing that really, really stood out to me is every day when we came to play football was that we'd slip in Super Bowl's most greatest moments on VHS. VHS. We'd watch that religiously almost every single time we'd go out and play football, and there was something that I always took away from it, different from the time before. It's like that saying, you always learn something new when you're watching old film. That right there was, I couldn't tell you then, but now it's something that I'll never forget. We all huddled around my best friend's TV, which was separated by a wall to the gridiron. Whenever we hit the gridiron, we'd play like madmen. And one time I remember we finally figured out how to play in the lights during the dark. And that was the greatest thing that ever happened. We always felt like we ran faster in the dark. And, growing up in Titletown of Maryville, Tennessee, you always get that opportunity and always that thought of playing for the great George Quarles. And if it wasn't for those moments in the backyard, I would not have impressed Coach Quarles. I would have been another steak eater and bus rider, as Coach Ellis used to say. But it's because of those moments in the backyard that I'll never forget it to this day. And I'll forever be thankful for the time I had in the Meadow Oaks neighborhood.